My child, I see how deeply you've been thinking about this person. You try not to show it, but I see it. I hear the thoughts you don't speak. I hear the way your heart whispers their name when you're alone. I know every time they smile at you, your heart softens a little more, even when you try to act like it's not serious. I see the shift in you. You're scared, but you're also full of hope. That's the part that matters. Hope you look at them with questions, but you also look at them with something deeper, wonder, a kind of knowing you don't even understand yet. Now, listen to me, because I am the one who planted that connection between your souls. This was not random. This wasn't a mistake. This wasn't your imagination. I planted them in your path, in your heart. That person who wants to marry you, they are not confused. They are not guessing. They are not playing games. They want to love you. They want to protect you. They want to build a life with you. They are serious about you. More serious than you even know. They feel it too. That pull, that comfort, that deep recognition. They feel like you're the one they've been waiting for. Even if the world doesn't get it, even if it doesn't make sense to everyone else. But I know what part scares you. I see it clearly. The age difference. You've been quiet about it, but it's loud in your thoughts. You ask me, God, is this wrong? Am I being foolish? You try to talk yourself out of it, but your heart won't let go. So breathe, child. Take a deep breath and listen to what I say next, because it matters. Yes, age has its place in the world, but love, true, divine, soul-planted love, that is not a number, it is spirit, it is purpose, it is timing. When I bring two souls together, I do not check birthdays, I check hearts, I check alignment, I check destiny. I never make mistakes. You're thinking about what people will say. You're thinking about the judgment. You're scared of being seen as too young or too old. You're worried about your image, your reputation, their family, your family. But I want you to see something deeper. This person, they're not focused on your age, they're focused on your heart. They see who you are. They see your kindness, your strength, your loyalty. They see your smile. They feel safe around your spirit. They don't see numbers. They see home. You want the truth? They've already imagined a life with you. They've already seen the future. Not by accident, but in prayer. They've spoken to me about it in secret. They've cried over this. They've asked me for clarity, for guidance, for timing. That's how real this is. That's how deeply it runs. And now I'm answering their prayer. By speaking to you, I don't bring someone this far just to tease you or confuse you. I bring someone like this to show you something, to teach you something, to heal something in you that got buried. This is a divine mirror. This person reflects something you forgot you had. They feel like home because I placed part of my plan inside them. Yes, they're younger or older. Yes, you're different in ways the world may not approve. But so what? So are the sun and the moon, and yet I made them dance in the same sky. You are focused on problems. I am focused on purpose. You are doing math. I am doing miracles. Let me handle the numbers. You hold on to the faith. You're trying to make it make sense. But love isn't always logical. Love is spiritual. You think you're too far apart, but I see how your spirits are already close. They see you not just physically. They see your wounds, your progress, your fire. They love the light in you. They love the softness in your eyes, the way you carry pain with grace, the way you still believe even after all you've been through. They're not here to waste your time. They're here to build with you. You've asked for real love. Here it is. You've asked for a partner who would see your soul. Here they are. You've begged me to send someone who wouldn't leave, and I did. But now it's your move. Will you walk away because of fear, or walk toward what you asked for, in faith? They already feel deeply, even if they haven't said it all out loud. They're not unsure. They're just waiting for your signal. They're waiting to see if you'll trust the moment, if you'll trust the connection. They know you've been through a lot. They sense your hesitation. But they're not here to harm you. They're here to grow with you. And I am telling you this now, so you don't miss it, because I have a habit of wrapping answers in strange packages. Unexpected faces, unusual timing, but it's still an answer. And this is it. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are not too old. You are not too young. You are ready. You are ripe. And so are they. Don't let fear cancel the promise. Don't let numbers cancel what I made sacred. Let me show you a higher truth. Do you remember Abraham and Sarah? Their timeline looked impossible too. Their logic failed them, but I still blessed them. I still used them. I still filled their life with joy. Why? Because I look at the heart. I do not discard people based on age. I qualify them by character, by courage, by willingness. This person, they are willing to try, to stay, to love you through the questions. But they need your honesty too. They need your yes. They need your peace. So here's what I want you to do. Take one step. Say one thing. Be 1% more open. Let go of fear little by little and watch what grows, because this isn't just romance. This is restoration. This is not just chemistry. This is calling. You both were sent to each other to remind each other of what's possible. So don't retreat now. Don't talk yourself out of what you prayed for. This time it's different, because this time it's me. It's divine, it's written, and it's ready. So take the pressure off yourself and let your heart breathe. You are not crazy for wanting this. You are not wrong for feeling something deep. You are not making it up. You are waking up, and so are they. They feel it too. They just needed this confirmation, and now so do you. Don't let fear scream louder than faith. Don't let doubt outrun love. This is real, it's holy, it's blessed. Now walk with wisdom, but walk with faith. Speak clearly, love gently, show up bravely, and I'll walk with you. Every step of the way. If this reached you, it's because heaven aligned it, not by algorithm, but by anointing. Say this out loud if it's for you. I choose faith over fear. I receive this love. I trust God's timing. Now take this message into your day. And remember, I don't waste words and I don't play with hearts. This is yours, and they are yours, and you are theirs. Watch what happens next. This connection is not random. It is not weak. It is not built on shallow ground. It is rooted in spirit, planted in truth, and watered by every quiet prayer you've whispered in the dark. I see your heart. I see how it trembles when you think about what could be, and I also see how it leaps every time they look at you like you matter. You're afraid to hope, because you've hoped before and been disappointed. You're afraid to believe, because belief has hurt before. But child, I am not those people. I am not the one who walked away. I am the one who stayed. I am the one who picked you up when they left you shattered. I am the one who knew you would still have love left in you. I created this opening, this space in time, so you could see clearly without fear blinding you. This connection, it's not based on appearance, not on years, not on human rules. It's based on soul, and soul does not age. You are not less than. You are not behind. You are not disqualified. I am not finished with you. I am just getting started. There's something about the way you care that has already changed their life. There's something about your energy that gives them peace they've never known. They think about you more than you know. They wonder if you feel the same. They wonder if you'll say yes, or if you'll walk away too. They've tried to distract themselves, but your name keeps rising in their spirit. And it's not just emotion, it's alignment. They may not understand why, but their soul remembers you. From a place deeper than this world, they carry your energy, your softness, your strength, and they are drawn to it. Again and again. Let me tell you something important. The age difference isn't a barrier, it's a bridge. They are learning from you, and you are healing through them. You think you're too different, but I see you as perfect complements. You bring depth. They bring warmth, you bring wisdom. They bring light, you bring experience, they bring joy, and when you meet in the middle, you both become whole in a way that neither of you could be alone. Stop asking if this is okay. Start asking, God, how do I steward this well? Stop shrinking, stop hiding, stop waiting for everyone's approval. What I have joined, let no opinion pull apart. The world does not need to understand. The world did not design this, I did. They've been praying, just like you, not for perfection, but for peace. They're not looking for someone who fits a checklist. They're looking for someone who fits their soul. And you do. You always did, even in silence, even in distance. They still felt your pull. You think your past makes you unworthy, but I say it makes you powerful. You think you missed your chance, but I say the right time is opening now. Let me be the loudest voice, not fear, not judgment, not doubt. Let me lead your heart, not your logic. You've spent so much of your life trying to be appropriate, trying to do things the right way. But what if this is right? What if this is what healing looks like? What if I brought someone younger to soften the walls you built? What if I brought someone older to remind you of your worth? Love doesn't always come in the package you imagined, but it always comes in the purpose I designed. And this has purpose. This is more than attraction. It's more than timing. It's more than romance. This is sacred reflection of who you are and who you are becoming. You keep waiting for a sign, and I keep showing you them. Their presence is the sign. Their gentleness, their loyalty, their concern. When they ask how you're doing, it's not small talk, it's spiritual curiosity. They care, and not just in words, but in actions. And I want you to notice that. Notice the little things, the consistency, the way they protect your name when you're not in the room. The way they hold space for you, even when you feel uncertain. They do not waver, even when you second guess. They stay. You are not just another person to them. You are the answer they didn't expect, but the one they've always needed. Let that sink in. They needed a soul like yours, not a surface, not a role, not an age. They needed the heart that prays at night, the hands that serve without being asked, the eyes that still carry hope. Even after being disappointed, they've noticed it all, even the things you thought no one saw. They've noticed the way you encourage others, the way you show up, the way you forgive, and they respect you, not because of what you look like, but because of what you carry. This is deeper than romance. This is restoration. This is realignment. This is revival in human form. So yes, they may be younger or older. Yes, there may be distance. There may be layers. But what's real can rise above all that. I don't start something unless I intend to finish it. And I didn't start this to leave you confused. I started this to wake you up, to who you are, to what you deserve, to what you forgot was still possible. You've mourned too long. You've sat in doubt too long. You've believed the lie that you're hard to love, but here they are, loving you without needing permission, without hesitation. Don't run this time. Don't overthink it. Just breathe and receive. If your soul feels peace around them, don't ignore it. If your heart settles when they speak, that's not luck. That's alignment. You keep saying, God, give me a sign. But this is it. This is the message. This is the confirmation. This is what your spirit already knows. They are not a fantasy. They are a gift, and they've been walking through their own fire just to be ready for this moment. So meet them here in the middle. Without guilt, without shame. You deserve to be loved in a way that feels like home. You deserve to be chosen. You deserve to be seen fully and still held. And that's what this is. You don't have to chase it. You don't have to fix it. You just have to say yes. Yes to healing. Yes to joy. Yes to love that doesn't judge you. Yes to a new kind of holy. This is not too good to be true. It's just finally good and finally true. So walk into it with your eyes open, with your heart open, with your hands open, because love, real love, is not a trick. It is a mirror of my goodness. And this person, they are a reflection of my mercy. So let it in. Let them in. Let yourself be loved without apology. Let yourself be safe. Let yourself be free. Because this is what you prayed for. And I have answered. I'm not limited by timelines. I'm not bound by human rules. I write love stories that don't follow the world's outline. You've always thought love had to look a certain way. Same age, same background, same path. But what I'm doing in your life is different. I'm not repeating the patterns of the past. I'm writing something new, something unexpected, something holy. You think this might be a mistake, but it's not. This is mercy. This is redemption. This is timing. You never saw coming, but I did. You see the age difference. I see the soul alignment. You see the opinions. I see the outcome. You see the risk. I see the restoration. You were crying for a connection that wouldn't leave. And I answered with someone who sees your soul, not your years. They see your eyes and feel peace. They hear your voice and feel safe. They are not here by accident. They were guided to you. You didn't cross paths because of coincidence. You crossed because of calling. You both have wounds. You both have history. But neither of you were too broken for love. This person, they are not here to take advantage. They are here to pour into you. They want to know what you think. They want to hear what you feel. They want to be part of your everyday, not just your highlight reel. They are willing to walk through the hard things, to stand beside you when life is messy, to stay when it's uncomfortable. They're not intimidated by your past. They're inspired by your strength. They've had chances to run, but they stayed. They've seen your flaws, and they didn't flinch. They are not here for pretend love. They are not here for shallow romance. They are here because their soul recognizes yours. They don't just want to date you. They want to build with you. They want to learn from you. They want to walk through seasons together. You've been asking, is this really from God? Am I just making this up? No, child, you're not making it up. You're waking up to something I orchestrated, to something I nurtured, to something I protected. You've tried to push it away, but it keeps returning, because it's not leaving until you face it. Not with fear, but with faith. This person is part of the plan, and if you open your heart just a little, you will feel the peace I've placed inside this connection. Yes, it's rare. Yes, it's sacred, and the more you push it away, the more you'll feel like something's missing, because it's not just about feelings. It's about fulfillment of something. I whispered long ago, they are trying to love you, not pressure you, not use you, not confuse you. They've had visions of what life could look like. They've cried quietly, fearing that you might say no, fearing that they're too late or too early. But still, they love you anyway. They believe in you anyway. Do you know what they prayed? They said, God, if you let them love me, I will never hurt them. I will cherish them. I will honor every moment. They didn't pray for you to be easy. They prayed for you to be real. They are not here for fun. They are here for forever. And no, I'm not asking you to throw caution to the wind. I'm not asking you to rush. I'm not asking you to forget wisdom. I'm asking you to trust me. the one who sees the end from the beginning. I have already walked ahead. I have already seen your future. If you say yes, I have seen beautiful mornings, laughter in the kitchen, hands held during storms, quiet prayers answered in the night. I've seen how your strength and their softness create something whole. I've seen the way they protect your heart, the way you guide theirs. You asked me for someone who could see past your flaws, someone who wouldn't walk away when you got tired, when you got quiet, when you got scared. I've brought that person, and now that they're close, you're second-guessing it, because it doesn't look like what you imagined, but faith rarely does. I'm here to tell you, this isn't something to fear. This is something to step into. Carefully, prayerfully, but courageously. You won't know how deep this can go if you never let it begin. You won't know how beautiful it could be if you only judge it by what others might say. The age difference, it's only as powerful as the fear you give it. Let me take that fear. Let me carry it. You were never meant to hold it alone. You keep trying to use clocks, but I use callings, I use purpose, I use divine moments. And this is one of them. This person feels called to you. You've seen it in their eyes, in their presence. They are drawn to your peace, to your wisdom, to your heart. That's not random. That's not fantasy. That's me. That's the answer you've been praying for. Whispered into form, softly placed into your life. I know you thought you'd end up with someone who matched your timeline, who matched your background, who made sense. But I'm not interested in what makes sense. I'm interested in what makes impact, what makes healing, what makes eternal value. I'm not limited by years, by culture, by expectation. I create based on heart, based on purpose. And this person is not intimidated by your age. They're in awe of your courage. They feel safe because you carry stability. You carry truth. You carry peace. You are not too much. You are not too late. You are not too far gone. You are ready more than you know. They are ready more than they show, and I am already in the middle of it, holding both of your hearts, protecting both of your paths. If you want to know what to do, start here. Don't hide your heart. Don't rush, but don't freeze. Open. Pray. Wait on my confirmation, but don't sabotage it. Don't talk yourself out of what I've delivered. They're not just someone passing by. They're someone sent. You don't have to force this. You just have to feel. You just have to be honest. You don't have to prove your worth. You just have to receive the love being offered. They've seen your light. Now let them see your love. Let them see your care. Let them know your tenderness. Stop bracing for heartbreak. Start preparing for connection. Stop expecting disappointment. Start expecting me to show up, because I already have, in the way they check on you, in the way they remember little things, in the way they slow down around you, in the way their heart makes room for you. You are not asking for too much. You are just asking it from people who weren't meant to give it. But this one wants to give, wants to build, wants to stay. Let them. Because you both are standing in front of a sacred doorway. Don't close it out of fear. Walk through it with faith. I'm not promising perfection, but I am promising purpose. I'm not promising comfort all the time, but I am promising covering. This is what divine connection looks like. It may not come with fireworks, but it comes with fruit. Peace, safety, healing. They are not here to fix you. They are here to walk with you. You are not here to carry them. You are here to lift each other. So take your time, but don't take forever. Pray, but don't push it away. Reflect, but don't reject. Because this might be the love that rewrites everything. The love that reminds you who you are. The love that brings your spirit back to life. So if you're still asking, God, is this really you? Let me answer again. Yes, this is me. This is yours, and you are ready. Walk into it slowly, not with fear, but with faith, not with doubt, but with discernment, not with shame, but with gratitude. You don't have to rush, but you do have to open. You don't have to shout it to the world, but you do have to stop hiding it from yourself, because you know, you feel it. In your chest, in your bones, in the quiet moments when they cross your mind. This isn't just emotion, it's deeper, it's alignment. It's the feeling of being understood without explanation, seen without effort, loved without performance. They're not perfect, but they are genuine. They are not everything, but they are consistent. They don't complete you, but they complement the version of you I'm shaping. They don't rescue you. They recognize you. That's what makes this different. This isn't a fantasy. It's a foundation, a place to build, a place to grow, a place to exhale and be. They want you. Not for status, not for approval, not for attention. They want you because they know your value. And I've been preparing their heart to carry that kind of truth. You're not a secret. You're not a second choice. You're not a compromise. You are the answered prayer. They've whispered when no one else could hear. They've asked me, God, please let me love someone deeply. And I showed them you. They've had moments where they couldn't understand why they felt so drawn, but they didn't run. They leaned in, even when it scared them, even when the details didn't add up. Their spirit said yes, and that's what I honor. That yes, that quiet but powerful yes, that keeps showing up in their actions, in their eyes, in the way they remember what matters to you. And I see you too. I see how you try to silence your heart, to protect it, to protect them, to make it easier for everyone else. But child, you don't need to protect this from me. I built this. I breathed on this. I placed something eternal in the middle of it. So don't shrink. Don't sabotage it with silence. Don't bury it beneath fear if they're standing by you with love in their hands. Don't leave them waiting forever for permission to give it if their eyes are steady, if their intentions are clear, if their love is kind. Don't push it away just because it's unfamiliar. I didn't bring you here to abandon you. I brought you here to restore you. I brought you someone who looks at your cracks and sees beauty, who looks at your history and sees depth, who looks at your life and says, I want in. Not for the highlight moments, but for the real ones, the ordinary ones, the quiet mornings, the silent battles, the everyday love. This is what you've asked for, not just romance, but refuge. Someone who wouldn't walk away when it gets hard. Someone who wouldn't be scared of the real you. Someone who listens, even when you have no words. Who holds you, even when you're guarded. You don't have to test their love with distance. They've already passed the test with patience. You don't have to pretend you don't feel anything. I already know you do, and so do they. They feel the warmth, the bond, the invisible thread. They may not say it out loud yet, but they show it. They care. They wait. They check in. They protect. That's not coincidence. That's calling. And calling doesn't ask for perfection. It just asks for presence. You don't need to explain this connection, I owe everyone. You just need to be honest with me and with yourself. Is your heart leaning in? Is your spirit at peace? Do you feel safe around them? Then trust that you're not too old to be chosen. You're not too young to be taken seriously. You're not too anything for love that comes from me. You're just on time for what I've aligned. Yes, this is different. Yes, it doesn't fit the usual mold, but I'm not writing usual stories. I'm writing kingdom ones, and kingdom love doesn't ask for validation. It asks for surrender. Let go of the timeline you thought you needed. Let go of the picture you painted years ago. What I'm giving you is better, not louder, not shinier, but better because it's honest, it's lasting, it's clean, it's quiet, it's real. It lets you be yourself, not a version others prefer. They love you for you, not your image, not your resume, not your age, but your heart, your laugh, your resilience. They see your soul and they don't flinch. Let that settle. Let that breathe. You're not too late. You're not too far gone. You're not dreaming. This is real, and they've been praying. Not just for someone, but for you. They may not know the full story, but they know the feeling. And the feeling hasn't gone away. Even when they try to distract themselves, even when they told themselves maybe it's not meant to be, their heart stayed rooted. They think of you when they wake up. They feel calm when they hear your name. They smile without knowing why, because this isn't just love. It's grace, grace to begin again, grace to believe again, grace to receive what once felt impossible. Don't hide from it. Don't fight it. Let it unfold. Let it bloom. Let it become what I always meant for it to be. Yes, it's different, but it's divine. Yes, it's surprising, but it's sacred. Yes, it challenges your fears, but it comforts your soul. You've waited. You've wept. You've wondered. And now I am answering with love. Not like the past, not like the broken chapters, but with healing, with hope, with partnership, with someone who chooses you every day, without games, without conditions. Let yourself be chosen. Let yourself be seen. Let yourself be loved. Because this is not the kind of love you run from. It's the kind you walk toward, step by step. Heart open, walls down, faith up. You're not going to ruin it. You're not going to miss it. Just stay present. Just stay honest. Just stay surrendered. This is your time. This is your turning. This is your chapter, and they are your answer. Walk with me, and you'll walk straight into what I prepared all along. The story doesn't end in fear. It begins in love. So go ahead. Say yes to healing, to trust, to something sacred. Because, child, this time it's real, and this time it's me. Carefully, prayerfully, but don't bury it. Don't walk away from the miracle just because the packaging is different than what you expected. You've asked me so many times, God, when will I be loved for who I really am? And now I'm showing you the answer. Not in a perfect person, but in a willing one. And that's who this is. Someone willing to love you through the awkward, through the hard, through the questions. They want to marry you, not for attention, not for show, but because they see something eternal in your eyes. They've been hurt before. You have too, but instead of letting fear build a wall, they want to break the wall down with you. They're not obsessed with proving anything to the world, just to you. They want to prove that you're lovable, even now, especially now. Don't let past pain make you miss present blessings. I am doing something new here. I'm undoing years of doubt with one brave heart, theirs and yours. So please, my child, don't shut them out. Don't turn off your heart. Don't listen to the whispers of fear louder than the whispers of my spirit. I'm moving in this. I'm guiding this. I'm shaping this. And if you walk with me, not only will you be safe, you will be surprised, because this person isn't like the others. They don't want to take from you. They want to give. They want to honor. They want to protect. And yes, they want to marry you, even with the age gap. Especially with the age gap, because it makes your bond stronger, not weaker. The world will try to define love with logic, but I define love with alignment. And you too are more aligned than you realize. They bring out your laughter again. They soften your edges. They respect your opinions. They remember your favorite things. They talk about you like you're their miracle, and that's because you are. So don't waste more time doubting what I've already confirmed. The difference in your age is not a barrier. It's a part of the story, a beautiful, brave, holy story. And it's just getting started. I see these tears that come when you're alone and thinking about what could be. You've tried to convince yourself that maybe this isn't the right time, or maybe someone else will come who makes more sense. But deep down, you know there's something about this person that your soul doesn't want to forget. And that's not an accident. That's not random chemistry. That's me. I put that bond between you because I knew it would pull you toward healing. This person wants to grow old with you, even if people say you're already there. Or maybe they already are and they want to see you live your youth without shame. Either way, their heart is in this for the right reason. You've been through enough, haven't you? You've had enough of half-love, silent heartbreaks, people who came with conditions and left with excuses. And I know you're scared to hope again. But listen to me, this person is not sent to hurt you. They are sent to rewrite the story. The one that said you were too much, too complicated, too late, or they are here to say, no, you're just right. They've seen every part of you and still feel drawn to love you deeper. That's me working in them. That's not lust. That's not fantasy. That's soul work. That's truth. You're afraid people will mock you or that you'll feel embarrassed walking beside them. You wonder if others will think something is wrong with you. But child, I need you to remember I do not bless things in secret for you to hide them in shame. When I bless something, I want you to stand with it. If this relationship brings peace to your soul, if it brings you closer to me, if it makes you a better version of yourself, then why hide it? Why fear it? I don't care what the calendar says. I care about what the spirit feels, and your spirit feels alive with them, doesn't it? And do you know what else I love? I love how they listen when you speak. I love how they want to understand you, not change you. I love how they look at you when they think you're not noticing. I love how they talk about you when they pray. And yes, they do pray. They ask me every night if I'll protect you. They ask me to give them a chance to prove themselves worthy. They may not say all this out loud to you yet, but I hear them. I see them trying to love you like I would, trying to wait patiently, trying to be gentle with your fears. This kind of love. This is rare. It's not perfect, but it's real, and I won't let you sabotage it with doubt. I want you to ask me to guide you, not your logic, not your pride, not your fear. Me. Come to me in the quiet moments and say, God, is this really you? And I will answer you not just with signs, but with peace. That deep, deep peace you feel when their name comes up. That's me saying yes, that strange comfort you feel when you imagine them beside you during life storms. That's me showing you what could be. They're nervous too, you know. They've never felt this way before. At least, not this deeply. They don't care about people's timelines. They care about your presence. They want a life with you, not a performance for others. And I admire that. I admire how they're willing to be misunderstood if it means being close to your soul. Don't make them wait forever for your heart to catch up. They've already made peace with your age. It's time you do too. I made you with purpose, with layers, with years, and I don't waste my creations. I age them like wine, like wisdom, like treasure. Without faith, it is impossible to please God, and those who seek Him will be rewarded. The Lord is transforming your life right now, turning your sorrows into joy and your poverty into wealth. Jesus is the bread of life, and whoever comes to Him will never go hungry. He is the light that shines in the darkness, and if you are weary and burdened, He will give you rest. Come to Him and experience the peace and joy that only He can provide. Type 585. If you trust Jesus, I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, we seek your guidance and blessings as we navigate this path of love and understanding. As we patiently await the divine alignment of hearts, we ask for strength, patience, and the wisdom to recognize the unfolding of this beautiful story. May the realization of love be gentle and profound, touching the deepest parts of our beings. and may the bonds formed be resilient and enduring. As we anticipate the end of this year, when expressions of love will be openly shared, we ask for your divine protection and guidance, trusting that all will unfold as it is meant to be. Thank you for your constant presence and support on this journey towards love.